In the heart of the Ethiopian highlands, where golden sunlight kissed the earth and the wind carried the scent of rain, a woman sat in silence. Her name was Almaz. She watched her husband, Tay, from afar, her heart aching with a love that felt more like a distant memory than a living thing. Almaz, did I lose him, or did he forget how to love me? That evening, she set the table with care. The aroma of lentils and warm bread filled the room, a meal he once adored. But as he sat, he ate without looking at her. Almaz, hesitant, soft. How was work today? Tay, distant, cold. Fine. One word, one wall between them. As he stood, leaving without another glance, a single tear traced down her cheek, but she wiped it away before it could fall. Almaz, I will not let love die like this. In the farthest corner of the Ethiopian village, where the trees whispered and shadows lingered longer than light, there lived a woman known only as the Wise One. Her hair was silver as moonlight, her eyes deep as time itself. No one knew her age, nor when she had come to the village, only that she had always been there. Some said she could hear the cries of hearts before they were ever spoken. Others believed she could speak to spirits through the smoke of her herbs. But all agreed. When hope faded, you went to her. She had helped the wounded, the widowed, the lost, and the broken. Not with potions, but with truths most were too afraid to hear. Almaz decided she will go to her as her last try, as her last hope. Then next morning she went on search for that wise woman. The wise woman's hut was small, filled with the scent of burning incense and dried herbs. She had seen many hearts break, many hearts heal. Wise woman, child, I have been expecting you. Almaz, I am losing him. Wise woman, if you wish to win your husband's love, bring me a whisker from a living lion. Almaz's heart stopped. Almaz, a lion's whisker? That's impossible. That night she lay awake beside him. He slept soundly, unaware of her silent pain. But Almaz had made a decision. Almaz, tomorrow I will face the lion. The jungle was alive with whispers of wind and rustling leaves. And then she saw it. A golden mane, moving like fire. The lion. The earth seemed to tremble as its eyes locked onto hers. Then, Almaz, what am I doing? She threw the meat and ran, but as she turned, she saw it. The lion ate and did not chase her. A single step forward, a single step closer. Day after day she returned. The lion still growled, still watched her with suspicion. Almaz, I mean you no harm. And slowly, it listened. The growls turned to glances. The glances turned to stillness. And one evening, as the lion slept, she reached forward. Soft fingers against a wild mane. She plucked a single whisker. Almaz, I did it. I really did it. She ran to the wise woman, heart racing. Almaz, I have it. The lion's whisker. Tell me what to do next. The wise woman took the whisker and threw it into the fire. Almaz, no, why would you do that? Wise woman, calm, knowing. You have already learned the answer, child. The lesson sank in like rain into dry earth. She had not forced the lion to trust her. She had not taken the whisker with fear. Almaz, I have been trying to force love when I should have been patient. Wise woman, go home, love him gently, love him with patience, and, like the lion, he too will trust again. She returned, but she was different now, no longer demanding, no longer expecting. She simply loved. Tay, I haven't been a good husband. Almaz, I know. He exhaled, as if something heavy had finally lifted. And then, slowly, he reached for her hand. Almaz, would you believe me if I told you? A lion taught me how to love you. Tay, you always did have a wild heart, Love is not something to be taken. Love is something to be earned. And sometimes, all it takes is the patience of a lion's whisker.